Okay, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up on something that I had a conversation with a friend about last night. And, you know, sometimes I like to give myself some time in between the event and, you know, just you get the adrenaline rush, you know, and everything, the excitement from the event or whatever you're attending. Then the next day you can actually, you know, after you've calmed down from that, you can kind of think about it more neutrally and logically. And this is one where I want to give myself a little bit of time in between just to see if I still felt the same way the next day, and I do. The event was the Southside Film Festival. Fantastic. Very, very thrilled to be covering it for the second year in a row for the magazine. You know, and helping to support the film festival. Great job to everyone. The opening night, PBS. Thank you so much for hosting the party. I forget the name of the restaurant that had the food. Everything was just literally the perfect way to kick it off, including the movie, which was At the Drive-In, a documentary about the Mahoning Drive-In movie theater in Pennsylvania. Now, the movie was great. The way they set it up, literally, between the party and the movie, you could not have asked for a more perfect way to kick off the 2018 Film Festival. And it's the 15th year, by the way, so congratulations to them to making it 15 years. The one party, I had a chance, I ran into a little friend of mine last night. After the movie was over, we discussed it. There was something I noticed about the movie that, and I'm putting this very politely, okay, that really exemplifies one of the unique qualities, shall we say, of Lehigh Valley. Take that however you will. And the fact that I grew up in this area, spent the first 32 years of my life back for over 7.5, closing in on 8 years now. And one thing about the Lehigh Valley, and if you visit, you really don't notice it so much. But if you actually live here after a few years, you really start taking notice of the fact that the area's kind of stuck in the past and almost stuck in a time warp. And unfortunately, that was the one aspect that wasn't one of the ones that the movie really brought to the forefront. The fact that, you know, some of the things that were said in the movie about, you know, people for several times, that going to drive-in is literally going back into the past. All that's great. All that is great. It's fantastic. I realize people may want that. But unfortunately, a majority of the Lehigh Valley is like that. You know, it's like, I mean, you know, and it's nothing bad. Depends on your taste, you know, on what you like, etc. I'm not saying it's anything bad. But for people like myself who live in the modern world, 2018, the magazine is, you know, I try to keep it for the modern world. It's a drawback. It is. You know, where you have places like Bethlehem Steel and the steel stacks where, you know, you take one look at it and instead, you know, visitors, oh, that looks cool. But living here, it's like, okay, this is a monument to something almost completely destroyed, Bethlehem. And, you know, a lot of, you know, people died there, etc. You know, so At the Drive-In, it's a great movie. It's a great, you know, it's a great part of the history of the Lehigh Valley and the history of film and theater. But like I said, on the other side of it, because there's always more than one side to a story, on the other side of it, it brings to the forefront, and screw it, I'm just going to say it, one of the problems of the Lehigh Valley and living here, and the fact that the area is really stuck in the past. I mean, you go into some of the small towns, like I go into Copley, and that town, other than a giant and a few stores changing, that town really hasn't changed since I grew up there like 35 years ago. You know, great for visitors, but it gets old after a while. So At the Drive-In, documentary on the Mahoning Theater, I definitely recommend, especially if you have kids who are really into film and movies. It's a great movie to see. Yeah, everyone, please go see it. It's for the entire family. You know, again, nothing but praise and high levels of praise for the way they did it. It's not your typical standard cloned, you know, documentary style. It's completely different. Very cool, very wild film. Loved every minute of it. Kept for most of the film, I'm like, all right, come on, you know, gotta keep going here. But like I said, the other side of it is one of the main problems of the Lehigh Valley here. You know, at least for myself and living, you know, I mean, a lot of people that I've talked to over the past almost 8 years do agree with me about that the area is stuck in the past. So, all right, everybody, it started to rain, so time to start moving and get the next phase of my day going. Excuse me. Please go to the Thanks to the Sponsors page. Check out and support those people and businesses, because without them, without the previous sponsors, I can excuse me, none of this could happen. And without you out with all the support, the page views and everything, it wouldn't be worth it. Get one shot every moment. Take some time out of life and enjoy it. Especially with your family and friends, take a break and take some time out for yourself. You never know what you're going to discover. Stay safe.